Welcome to Current Affairs Reader. Today, we are discussing the seas of the world. A sea is a part of an ocean. Seas are generally smaller than oceans and are often located where the ocean and land meet. Most seas are partially enclosed by land masses. There are also special types of seas. Inland seas, these may be landlocked but are called seas because of their large size and relatively high salt content. Example: Caspian Sea. Sea surrounded by ocean currents. Example: Sargasso Sea, which has no land boundaries and is defined by ocean currents. 1. Caspian Sea. The Caspian Sea is the world's largest inland water body. It lies between Europe and Asia. It is a brackish water lake. It is the world's largest lake by surface area. It is bordered by 5 countries: Kazakhstan, Azerbaijan, Russia, Turkmenistan, Iran. 2. Mediterranean Sea. The Mediterranean Sea is an intercontinental water body. It is surrounded by Europe, Asia, and Africa. It borders 21 countries, including France, Spain, Italy, Greece, Turkey, Egypt, Libya, Algeria, Morocco, Cyprus, and Malta. Connections. Connected to the Black Sea through the Dardanelles Strait, the Sea of Marmara, and the Bosporus Strait. Connected to the Red Sea through the Suez Canal. Connected to the Atlantic Ocean through the Strait of Gibraltar. Major sub-seas: Ionian Sea, Tyrrhenian Sea, Adriatic Sea, Aegean Sea, Levantine Sea, Balearic Sea, Alboran Sea. 3. Black Sea. The Black Sea lies between Eastern Europe and Western Asia. It is the world's largest meromictic basin, meaning its upper and lower water layers do not completely mix. It contains a large anoxic water layer, meaning the deeper waters lack oxygen. It is bordered by 6 countries: Bulgaria, Romania, Georgia, Russia, Turkey, Ukraine. 4. Red Sea. The Red Sea lies between Asia and Africa. It is one of the world's warmest and saltiest seas. Bordered by 6 countries: Saudi Arabia, Egypt, Yemen, Sudan, Eritrea, Djibouti. Connected to the Indian Ocean through the Bab el-Mandeb Strait. Connected to the Mediterranean Sea through the Suez Canal. 5. Baltic Sea. A marginal sea of the Atlantic Ocean. A brackish water sea in northern Europe. Bordered by 9 countries: Denmark, Estonia, Finland, Germany, Latvia, Lithuania, Poland, Russia, Sweden. Connected to the North Sea through the Kiel Canal. 6. South China Sea. A marginal sea of the western Pacific Ocean. Bordered by 10 countries' territories: China, Taiwan, Philippines, Malaysia, Indonesia, Brunei, Vietnam, Cambodia, Singapore, Thailand. 7. Persian Gulf. A marginal sea of the Indian Ocean system. Lies between the Arabian Peninsula and Iran. Bordered by 8 countries: Iran, Iraq, Bahrain, Kuwait, Oman, Qatar, Saudi Arabia, UAE. Connected to the Gulf of Oman through the Strait of Hormuz. 8. Philippine Sea. A marginal sea of the western Pacific Ocean. One of the largest and deepest marginal seas in the world. Bordered by Japan, Taiwan, Philippines, Indonesia, Northern Mariana Islands, Guam, Palau, Federated States of Micronesia. 9. Arabian Sea. Bordered by 7 countries: India, Pakistan, Iran, Oman, Yemen, Somalia, Maldives. Known for its distinct monsoon climate. The southwest monsoon reaches India through the Arabian Sea. Connected to the Persian Gulf through the Gulf of Oman. Connected to the Red Sea through the Gulf of Aden. 10. Bering Sea. A marginal sea of the Pacific Ocean. Separates Asia and North America. The Bering Strait separates Alaska from Russia. Bordered by 2 countries: United States, Alaska, Russia. 11. Coral Sea. A marginal sea of the Pacific Ocean. Hosts the famous Great Barrier Reef. Bordered by Australia, Papua New Guinea, Solomon Islands, Vanuatu, New Caledonia. 12. Caribbean Sea. One of the world's richest marine biodiversity hotspots. Bordered by Mexico, Venezuela, Colombia, Panama, Costa Rica, Nicaragua, Honduras, Guatemala, Belize. Greater and Lesser Antilles. Deepest point, Cayman Trench. 13. Sargasso Sea. The Sargasso Sea is located in the North Atlantic Ocean. It is the only sea in the world without land boundaries. Surrounded by four major ocean currents: Gulf Stream, Canary Current, North Atlantic Current, North Equatorial Current. Known as the Golden Floating Rainforest, because of the abundance of floating sargassum seaweed. It is also famous for the breeding and migration of eels. 14. North Sea. A marginal sea of the Atlantic Ocean. Bordered by United Kingdom, Norway, Germany, Denmark, Belgium, Netherlands, France. Connected to the Atlantic Ocean through the Strait of Dover and the English Channel. Also connected to the Norwegian Sea. One of the world's most important regions for offshore oil and natural gas production. 15. Barents Sea. A marginal sea of the Arctic Ocean. Bordered by Norway, Russia. The Pechora Sea and the White Sea are associated with the Barents Sea region. The warm waters of the Gulf Stream and its extensions make the Barents Sea warmer than many other Arctic regions. It remains an important fishing ground and Arctic navigation route. Thank you for watching. Please like, share and subscribe for more geography and current affairs updates.